Ethiopia, a country consistently and infamously linked to famine, suffering, and civil war. But the reality of this beautiful green land is very different. Once a year, the city of Addis Ababa unites to show the world a very different face. The Great Ethiopian Run is Africa's biggest mass participation race, and I've come to experience all its magic, passion, and drama. To find out how all this started, my driver Wandemu takes me to the north of the city to meet British Olympic marathon runner Richard Nerurka.
A year before we came out here, I had no idea that I'd be organising Africa's biggest road race. But it sort of all seemed to come together. Ethiopian athletes perform all over the world. Ethiopia is known for its runners, but up until 5 years ago, there wasn't a big race that sort of did its athletes merit.
It's 5:30 on my first morning, and Richard Nerurka has persuaded me to join them for some high altitude training to get ready for the race. The only problem is they like to run at dawn. The pre-race training session in the stunning hills above Addis gives the Europeans taking part a glimpse of the scenery and a taste of running at altitude. For the Ethiopians and Kenyans of the group, it's just business as usual. That was absolutely fascinating. We've just run for about 45 minutes. We're about 3,000 meters here above sea level, and it's amazing the difference it makes. It does give you a little clue as to just why these Ethiopians are so good. The way they twist and turn in the forest is impossible for anybody from a European country to keep up with, because we like running on a very kind of set, ordered pattern, but the Africans can just carve it up around the tiniest little stone. One man who has thrived in this environment is Haile Selassie. The tiny Ethiopian has set the world alight for more than a decade with his performances, smile and charisma. Double Olympic champion and 4-time world 10,000 metre champion, his achievements have inspired a nation as well as a fun run.
Well, this is a good chance, just to show the rest of the world how we can able to organize, race like this. Not Ethiopia's, just with different problems, with a lot of things happen, politically, economically, whatever. But now we have something special.
At last, the big day had finally arrived. Time to see the drama that everyone had been talking about all week. I'm walking down to the start area, and I can already hear loads and loads and loads of music, noise and energy. It's still about 2 hours until the race starts. Madness. The elite women were the first underway, and they raced off with intent, as did the main body of runners, 4,000 of them pouring over the start line 10 minutes too early. Only Haile Selassie's influence persuaded them to return to the start, and at the second time of asking, the Great Ethiopian Run was underway. Surely one of the most incredible sights in world athletics. It has been such an interesting experience coming here. The race was absolutely amazing, and there are hard things to see in Ethiopia, and it's a hard place to visit in some respects, but so uplifting, so humbling, and There's so much colour and vitality and energy with the people. A wonderful country and a great place to have spent 5 days. One of the most memorable experiences of my life.